Dear students, welcome to our class on live snowfall. Live snowfall. Why snowfall occurs? First, I would like to share with you. Here, I am in a place where the snowfall is actually occurring. This is the place where the snowfall is occurring right now. Snow forms when tiny ice crystals in clouds stick together to become snowflakes. Snow forms when tiny ice crystals in clouds stick together to become snowflakes. That means we get the snowflakes which you are seeing right now. Snowflakes we see when tiny ice crystals stick together. Then under this situation only, now you are seeing the falling of the snow. If enough crystals stick together, they will become heavy enough to fall to the ground. So this is how the snow crystals or snow flakes fall on the ground. Snow is formed when temperatures are low and there is a moisture in the atmosphere in the form of tiny ice crystals. Moisture in the form of tiny ice crystals causes the snowfall which you are seeing now. What exactly is snow? That's very interesting. It is defined as solid precipitation which occurs in a variety of minute ice crystals at temperatures below 0 degrees centigrade, but as larger snowflakes at temperatures near 0 degrees centigrade. So 0 degrees, around 0 degrees centigrade, okay, the snow occurs. Now it is a really snowfall live. How does snow form? We should know it. How does snow form? Snow forms when tiny ice crystals in the clouds stick together to become snowflakes. If enough crystals stick together, they will become heavy enough to fall to the ground. Snowflakes that descend through moisture that is slightly warmer, that means around 0 degrees centigrade, will melt around the edges and stick together to produce big flakes, to produce snowflakes, big snowflakes, what you are seeing right now. Snowfalls, of course, snowflakes that fall through the cold, dry air produce powdery snow that does not stick together like this, So when you are seeing this dry ice, just I would like to demonstrate to you dry ice. So here you are seeing the dry ice. It won't stick to the hand also. See, when it is formed, yeah, you are seeing it. Okay, again I will show it to you. Right. So this is dry ice. So you are seeing the snowfall, real snowfall. Just now I would like to share with you snowflakes that fall through cold dry air produce powdery snow that does not stick together. Snow is formed when temperatures are low and there is moisture in the atmosphere in the form of tiny ice crystals. That's what I told a minute back also. For your academic interest, I am showing it to you once again. See the fall of snow, how it is snowfall, okay, falling. So how snow is falling right now. How cold does it have to be to snow? How cold? How much cold is required? That's what. Precipitation falls as snow when the ice. Precipitation falls as snow when the temperature of the air is below 0 degrees centigrade. A falling snow begins to melt as soon as the temperature rises above freezing. As the melting process begins, the air around the snowflakes is cooled. It is very much cooled. Snowfall can be either slight or moderate or heavy. Right now it is slight. You can say moderate also. What is going on moderate? When combined with strong winds, a snowfall can create blizzards and drifts. It drifts also. If the temperature is warmer than 2 degrees centigrade, then the snowflakes will melt and fall as sleet, rather than snow. And if it further warmer still, it will be rain. Okay, from the stratocumulus stratus, nimbostratus. From the nimbostratus clouds we get the rain. Okay, here from the nimbostratus clouds we are getting the snow. You are seeing the snow, no? You are seeing the snow here. It is falling snow here. It is falling snow here. Now, it is exactly where I am recording. So what is wet snow? What is the dry snow? The size and composition of a snowflake depending upon it all depends upon how many ice crystals group together, and this will be determined by air temperatures. Okay, this will be determined by the air temperatures. Snowflakes that fall through dry, cool air will be small, powdery snowflakes that doesn't stick together. Here, what is falling is the dry snow. Dry snow is falling right now. Dry snow is falling right now. See how the dry snow is falling. Again, when the temperature is slightly warmer than 0 degrees Celsius, then what will happen? The snowflakes will melt around the edges and stick together to become big and heavy flakes. This creates wet snow which sticks together and is good for the making snowman and everything. Snow isn't white always. Every snowflake is unique. It does not have to be freezing to snow. That means, it never always look twice, to be freezing temperatures as you are seeing. You see. How does water vapor affect snow? This is very interesting. When a parcel of air containing water vapor is lifted, when a parcel of air, containing water vapor is lifted, it makes into the low pressure. It just slowly moves into the low pressure. Once it moves into the low pressure, the air parcel expands and cools. At some point, it can no longer hold as much moisture, and so the moisture condenses into a cloud and ultimately forms snow. This is how the snowfall occurs. Sublimation. What is just sublimation? The conversion between the solid and gaseous phases of matter with no intermediate liquid phase. We call it as the sublimation. You are seeing the moderate snow falling. You are seeing right now. Right now you are seeing the moderate snow falling. Okay, I just see how a tree is behaving in the moderate snow. It is a slight wind. It is holding its own breath. It is going on activating its enzymatic reactions and everything. Why vapor comes from the ice? This is a very interesting one. Why vapor comes from ice? When ice is exposed to air, the humidity in the air around the ice condenses into tiny droplets, which we see as fumes or vapor. Condensation is the process by which a gas cools and becomes a liquid. Water vapor is always invisible. Otherwise, water vapor maybe, when it is formed into flakes only, you are able to see. Then only it is seen. What are the sun flakes? I would like to share with you good information on the sun flakes. What are the sun flakes? You see here how it is raining. A sun flake begins to form when an extremely cold water droplet freezes on a dust particle in the sky. This creates an ice crystal. As the ice crystal falls to the ground, water vapor freezes into the primary crystal, building new crystals. How are sun flakes formed? A sun flake begins to form in a systematic way. The ice crystals, you see here, the ice crystals that make up sun flakes are symmetrical. They are symmetrical, patterned way, in a very patterned way, because they reflect the internal order of the crystals. Water molecules as they arrange themselves in predetermined spaces to form a six-sided snowflake. Ultimately, it is the temperature at which the crystal forms, and to a lesser extent, the humidity of the air that determines the basic shape of the ice crystal. The intricate shape of a single arm of the snowflake is determined by atmospheric conditions experienced by entire ice crystal as it forms. Now you see here you are finding a wonderful, moderate snowfall. You are seeing it. Moderate snowfall you are seeing. kindly have a glance at moderate snowfall, moderate snowfall. This is the moderate snowfall what you are finding. See, let's go near a tree, small tree. Okay, how it behaves. If it is a snowfall, human beings try to protect, animals try to protect, but plant cannot move. Plant cannot move. It survives on its own by changing its own microclimate. You see how fantastically it is surviving on its own without moving from here. This is a wonder of the nature, wonder of the crops. We are proud to be agrometeorologists. We are more proud to be agriculture scientists. See, extremely proud to be micro-meteorologists. You see how it is falling snow. How it is falling snow. So wonder, wonder, wonder. Yeah, good. See. Yes. Oh, it's a moderate snowfall. It's a moderate snowfall. Now you are seeing the wind drifts here and there. Wind drifts as well here and there. Snowfall. Yeah, this is snowfall. This is how it is falling snow here. This is how the water vapor is sublimated. It has undergone sublimation. Just water vapor is directly converted into flakes in the atmosphere, where the temperature of the ground is around 0 degrees centigrade. Right now, here it is not 0, it's minus 18 degrees centigrade, not degrees Fahrenheit. It is minus 18 degrees centigrade. 18 degrees centigrade. This is how the snow is occurring here, where I am interested to show you the live falling of the snow. It's a moderate snow. It's a moderate snow, not heavy snow, moderate snow. Some other day I show you the heavy snowfall. Thanking you for your patience.